Salut à tous, I'm doing the tourism bit today near to Saint-Michel in Paris. The Blues though, the 15-France, they've gone to Wales of course, safely installed for their quarter-final against the All Blacks, far from their favourite stadiums and far from their faithful training base of Marcoussis. The players themselves know that this match is of capital importance in the capital of Wales.
C'est un grand souvenir, 99.
1999 is a great memory for everyone, for those of us lucky enough to be on the pitch at Twickenham, and for all the supporters who shared a great moment. But it's a long time ago now, so it'd be a mistake to talk too much about it with the present team, many of whom weren't involved. Now it's up to us to make more history on Saturday. We're far from favourites and we're well aware of that. The Blacks have everything necessary to get to the semis, but I can assure you from the bottom of my heart that we don't want that to happen.
Les Blacks ont toutes les clés en main pour aller en demi-finale, mais je peux vous assurer que nous, au fond de nous-mêmes, on n'a pas envie que ça se passe comme ça. Mais on sait que sur ce genre de match, évidemment...
In this kind of match, there'll be plenty of combat, but also plenty of strategy.
Et on connaît notamment la capacité de Carter et...
And we're well aware of the capacity of Dan Carter and the others to take the game into the opponent's half with their kicking. It'll be up to Damien Trail at the back to try and stop that.
The hard thing is being in the right place at the right time, to anticipate the kicking game and to be placed in order to try and put on pressure rather than soak it up. Of course, it's a strange situation. The World Cup's in France and we're playing in Wales. But it's our own fault. If we'd done what was required in the opening match, we wouldn't be here. Our goal is to be world champions, so we have to face the All Blacks at some point. So we'll do it now and we'll see what happens.
Everybody's aware of the legend of the All Blacks. For me, a year ago, I was playing in the under-21s. It's really crazy. Now I'm in the squad and playing the All Blacks in the quarter-final. It's like a dream. But I'm going to have to get over that feeling and concentrate on the match.
If we look back to the first World Cup game against Argentina, we were favourites, but it worked against us. Now, if you look at this game, on paper, I'd say we're the outsiders. But that doesn't bother us. As for the All Blacks, I don't know what they think. We just have to look after our side of things, look after the spirit in the camp, and then turn up determined for the match.
Yes, rugby's certainly in fashion, and not just in the newspapers, it's in fashion in the world of fashion. Here's our report. Yes, here I am in the centre of Paris. Paris, of course, very much the world capital of fashion. But this autumn too, the world capital of rugby. I'm at a place where those two things come together like the perfect scrum.
Yes, if you know your rugby, you'll know straight away that Eden Park is the name of the famous stadium in Auckland, New Zealand. But for many people in Paris and beyond, Eden Park is a make of clothing, much in demand. Franck Menel, the former halfback of the French national team, started the project which today he leads from the front.
Today, you've got to have a story to tell, and we have a great story to tell. It's not just plain marketing. I'm serious about quality and good products, and I've tried to make a mix between the great story we've been living and the business. A form of real-life marketing which we can really rely on.
The brand is very much inspired by the look of rugby, but also by the spirit of the game. The trademark, which is the pink bow tie, comes from Frank's days at Racing Club de France, which is in the Paris suburbs, and a match, a very important match, the final of the Championship of France.
It came to me on the eve of the final. How could we do something that marked this unique occasion? It's a party, it's a festivity. We thought about wearing black tie during the match, but that seemed a little dull, so we thought, touch of pink.
Just as rugby is becoming more and more popular, so are the clothes at Eden Park, worn, incidentally, by the 15 de France.
Well, there we go, the inspiration behind the brand of clothing that is Eden Park. And when you think of inspiration, as an Englishman, you think immediately of Johnny Wilkinson and that drop goal. But hey, never in these shoes. Well, that's just about it for today, but of course, don't forget our rugby blog, which is on FRANCE24-EN-Rugby.com. Your thoughts, please. Get ready for the quarterfinals. They're coming soon. See you tomorrow.